Hi Adorners, welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Today we continue our weekend sweet treat series. Today we're going to be trying something different. We're going to be making a cake with no eggs and no dairy. We're only going to be using, you guessed it, applesauce. Actually, this is unsweetened applesauce, and we're going to see how it works. Okay, if you're interested, please keep watching, and welcome to Adornment with Adrienne. Okay, Adorners, welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Again, today we're going to be making our weekend sweet treats series cake. But actually, we're going to make some cupcakes today, and we are using a Devil's Food cake. Alright, just go ahead and pour it in. You can find one, you can try to find one that's listed as vegan. I think Duncan Hines or Pillsbury, you can check the box. Some of them contain wheat or dairy. You have to be careful. Alright. There's our cake mix. Alright, I have a cup of water. Okay, so I've added my water and my cake mix, and I am going to use a half a teaspoon of baking powder. Actually, check the expiration date on the baking powder. Okay, Adorners, so for every egg, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of applesauce. This box cake requires 3 eggs, so we're going to use first a half a cup of unsweetened applesauce. All right, that's about 1 little cup. You can see. All right, shake it here. Going to go ahead and pour that in. And then we need another 1/4 cup of applesauce. Let's get that. Okay, so we need another 1/4 cup to measure to count for another egg. Let's see. Let's fill this up really quickly. A little bit more. Looks great. All right, pour it in. All right. Okay, Adorners, so I am going to add about a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Ooh, a little bit more. It's okay. Okay, Adorners, so before I turn on my actual mixer, I'm going to try to incorporate a little bit of this cake mix. All right, I added a cup of water. You notice I didn't add any oil either, so we're going to see how this works out. Okay, let's incorporate it all around a little bit just before. This actually looks like it's kind of incorporating nicely. All right, so I'm going to turn this on and let this mix for about 3 minutes. Okay, so let's mix. Okay, Adorners, so our cake is done. It's actually, I tasted a little bit. You can kind of taste the apple sauce a little bit. It tastes pretty good. It looks great. Let me show you. Okay, so you can see what the cake batter actually looks like after it's, I beat it for about 4 minutes actually. And now I'm going to scoop it into our cupcake tin. Okay, so today I am going to be using a parchment tulip cup by Simple Truth for our cupcakes. I've already placed our tulip cups into my cupcake tins. You can see bottom here, very nice. And we're gonna go ahead and scoop and I actually might pour it in. Okay, Adorners, so I'm gonna go ahead and scoop in a half a cup per tulip cup of my batter. Just gonna pour it in from here like so. I'm gonna scoop 1 scoop for each one, and then I'll come back and add more if I need to. Okay, Adorners, so I filled our tulip cups, parchment tulip cups, with our batter. I have to say this batter is a little thicker than I'm used to a batter being, but I hope we'll see how it turns out. And also remember, this is not sugar free. Okay, I didn't put any eggs in it and I didn't put any milk in it, but this that doesn't make it sugar free. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and put it in the oven. Okay, so I have my tulip cups in the oven and I'm going to let them cook for 25 minutes on 350. Okay, Adorners, so while our cupcakes are cooking, I have them on 350 degrees for 23 minutes. All right, I have 2 sticks of non-dairy butter or vegetable margarine, I guess you could say. I know you can find different ones. I think Country Crock is making a plant-based product now that you could use. All right, so I'm going to cream this along with 4 cups of confectioner sugar. Okay. And I am going to actually use some milk. I need 2 tablespoons of milk for this and a tablespoon of vanilla extract. And I am going to be using something called Caribbean Dreams coconut powder. All right, for milk, this coconut milk powder. Okay, and you have 150 milliliters of water, and then you just keep stirring in the powder until you get a thickness or consistency that you think is good. All right, so let's do that. Okay, so our cupcakes are done. I am going to go ahead and take them out of the oven. Check them out. Don't they look beautiful? Okay, Adorners, so I've taken my cupcakes out of the oven. You can see them. They actually rose really pretty. Don't they look beautiful? All right, so let's finish our icing. Okay, Adorners, so I've creamed together my sticks of non-butter and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of my coconut milk powder that I made. There's 1. Right. And here's 2. All right, and let's add some vanilla. All right, so I'm adding in a tablespoon of vanilla extract. And let's beat it together. Okay, so I'm done creaming together my vanilla extract, my coconut milk, and my butter sticks, non-butter sticks. And let's add the confectioner sugar, 4 cups. Okay, so I've added in 4 cups of confectioner sugar, and it's time to cream together. So before I begin creaming, I'm gonna kind of mix in my confectioner sugar and my butter mixture, and then turn on my mixer. Okay, so I've creamed together my confectionate sugar and my coconut milk powder and my vanilla extract, and I'm gonna let this set and frost my cupcakes. Okay, Adorner, so I let my icing set up for a little bit in the fridge, as you can see, and I am going to put it in a piping bag. I'm going to pipe icing on about 6 of these cupcakes, and then I am going to just sprinkle some powdered sugar or confectioner sugar on the rest, okay? And this is an easy way to use a piping bag. All right, fill it easily for cleanup especially. Leave a little bit of air at the end, at the tip. All right. Yum. Okay, Adorner, so as I said, I'm going to sprinkle some powdered sugar. I have it in a sifter here. Over about 6 of them, half of my cupcakes. They're nice and cooled. Okay, Adorner, so now I am going to remove my piping bag from my glass. Okay, I have a little room at the end here. I'm going to snip off my tip. Alright, a little angle. And let's ice. Okay, Adorner, so now I am going to ice about 6 of these cupcakes, just in a circular motion. This is definitely not a stiff buttercream, but it tastes pretty good, I have to say, surprisingly enough. Okay, Adorners, so I have iced my cupcakes, and I sprinkled a little confectioner sugar over some, and I have our dairy-free icing, and I think it looks pretty great. We'll see how it tastes. Okay, Adorners, so that finishes our weekend sweet treat series episode number 2. I'm really happy at the way our cupcakes came out, and I definitely will be making these again. And I'm not sure why haven't I ever been using tulip parchment cups. Anyway, as always, thank you for joining me with Adornment with Adrienne. I'm kicking back and relaxing, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. As always, instead of saying goodbye, I say saving hello for another time. See you in the next video.